Anh Giao muốn phát biểu được không ạ?
The question relates to the process of consciousness. And I have learned that the mind door is not rūpa, but a citta. Some explanations say that it is the bhavaṅga, the last bhavaṅga citta before the mind door process. The first question is it the correct way to understand it? And the second is, if so, what the important point for students like me to understand rather than just remembering the names?
Yes, it is correct. If we're talking about the reality, which is the mind door, it is the last bhavaṅga citta. It's the condition for the mind door cittas to arise, nāma, just as the eye base is the condition for the idol process to occur, which is a rūpa. That's all. But Acharn may add more.
What is mind door? See, we have to talk about it again and again and again to understand the truth that it cannot be other way at all. But it is quite different from other way. What is mind door?
It's the citta, Acharn.
It's the citta which does not see or experience any object through the other 5 doorways. Is that right?
Yes.
But can mind door experience all kinds of aramana? As mind door, not as seeing or hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, does it also experience the object of the other doorway, but not as the other doorway experience it? Imagine now there are how many sense door, the eye door, but still mind door is in between each process. But mind door cannot appear as it is when it's not the 3rd round of the Ariya Satya. Beginning to understand mind door, even it's there in between sense door, but it does not appear. Why not? Because thinking of moment of dreaming, that's one dream about what is seen in a dream. If there's no sense door after waking up, who knows that it's a dream? It's mind door. And the object of mind door at moment of dreaming is that which has been remembered, right?
Yes.
So it's clear, isn't it? In a dream, someone just told me that last night she dreamt of me. Even at the back, she remembered it's me in a dream. See, without that which is seen like now, seems to be just like now. No one can tell the difference at all between moment of mind or experiences the object at different moments. For example, moment of dreaming, there's no sense though at all. But it seems what is there is so real. And what about now it's not a dream, but the sense which has experienced the object has fallen away. Instantly, bhavaṅga, and then Mano-dvara experience the same object. It is clearer than experience the object in a dream of that which is seen. Is it right? Because there is the seeing process in realities. And then after that, many moments of bhavaṅga, and then the mind process experienced that object. Comparing to the dream, how far from what is seen in a dream and how short it is, it arises, experience the same object as seeing right now, which is clearer. So close to the seeing process and so far away from moment of seeing, from the seeing process, see? But it seems so clear in a dream. How come? But it's not as clear as now That's why the mind or process doesn't appear at all, because it experiences instant object which just gone instantly, not far away, like dreaming about anything, not just follow the sense though. That's why even there are many processes of mind though, it doesn't show up.
Just to interrupt for a moment, so Giao, what you and what the friends were talking about is actually not the mind door cittas, but the proximate condition for the mind door. So the last bhavaṅga citta is not actually mind door, it's not mind door citta, but it's the proximate condition for those mind door cittas, just as the eye base is the proximate condition for seeing and the cittas that arise in the eye door process. So mind door is a kind of abbreviation. Actually, they're referring to the proximate condition, just to be clear. So what Acharn is talking about are the mind door cittas. The last bhavaṅga citta, of course, is not a mind door citta. So we need to distinguish between the proximate condition and the mind door cittas themselves, like whilst dreaming or thinking now.
Please make more clear about the mind door themselves, citta. Can you say a bit more about it?
So they need to clarify that the last bhavaṅga citta, if we just call it mind door, it's very confusing. Actually, proximate condition for the mind door process, cittas to arise. But the mind door are actually the cittas that experience an object through the mind door. So it's actually mind door cittas. So we could say proximate condition for the mind door cittas, and then the mind door cittas arise and experience the object. It's abbreviated, like if you hear Acharn talking about mind door, she's actually referring to the cittas that experience an object through the mind door.
I think the many aspects to learn about this. So little by little, I agree with you about this. I will study, I will consider on this. But I really appreciate when Khun Như Hoa back to the Gochara. So she said that how many Gochara in daily life is the Aramana Gochara. How many is the concept, like a story. So she said that there are a lot of stories. Thank you, Khun Như Hoa. Remind us very, very helpful. Thank you.
And one quick comment, Giao, because of your topic that you brought up before about living alone. So when it is the understanding of the Gochara, that is the living alone with the reality as taught by the Buddha, the understanding of what is seen now, the understanding of sound now, living alone, just that world at this moment. So that's the meaning of living alone, when there is the understanding of the Gochara. And Tam, I think you were going to say something. As Acharn said earlier in this discussion, or the other one, I forget, it's all about understanding for the sake of understanding Dharma, not for oneself, because then it's clinging or mana that's involved. Understanding just for understanding.
So that's why the mana until arahata can be eradicated. Thank you, Acharn, Chulhan Sarah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Thambat.
I just meant to say that because usually when we talk about eye sense being also eye door and ear sense being ear door, but in the case of the mind, then it's not the rūpa, but it is the bhavaṅga citta, that is the mind door. So that is in that context we talk about mind door, but usually, like Sarah already said, when Acharn talks about mind door, she refers to the cittas.
That's why it's good to ask and clarify and understand what the term is meant in different contexts, yes.
So what is the minder for the minder citta or the minder process? The answer can be next time. สวัสดีค่ะ everyone.
ขอบคุณครับท่านอาจารย์ครับ